Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
I know so long as you get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Dart gonna throw again. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Go Silver, ready? Go, touch.
2nd down, looking for options. On target to Royals. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Look up, 72.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Going screen here, this is Metcalf out wide. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Darts out of the shotgun. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, here's Dart. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey! Don't touch that! Hey! Don't touch that!
Hurts now from the gun. Gets him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The left side is caught by Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Looking inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is set away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Here's a design run. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's caught, here's that Charbonnet. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
One play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down throwing for Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. From the red zone now. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. Caught out wide. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. He keeps it and takes off. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Offensive line fast.
And the Giants.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Hurts. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throw here, third down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going Silver, ready?
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds commit downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. As we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. A small gain up to about the 32. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. The play fake now hurts to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's the long back on the handoff. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Elliott connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. New set of downs for them from the 31. On first down, here's Dux. Throw right side, it's caught by Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first and 10, it's Henry. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Complete left side to Robinson. And this one does not go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he gets it in, touchdown Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants, 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And with the gun this time, here's Dux. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, here's Dart. This is Metcalf working that right side. He's at the 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to really get your job done.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure, trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Good. Set.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's tipped and intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, the offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And fortunately, Brock, they built a nice little buffer so that pick 6 doesn't hurt them too much. They're still ahead by 2 scores.
No, but this is where that mistake, really comes into play with your risk tolerance. Not only the quarterback, but this play caller as well. I'm anxious to see how he plays this out. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Trim it. Delta.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Now Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Coverage by J.D. Bertrand.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Giants and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Dart now. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
Dart's making the throw. He finds Diggs right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Dart going to throw again. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Working quickly here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Giants 14 points back. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Now Dart. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run up this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Good.
They're going to pass it here. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
5. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. Fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner. And that's going to seal this win. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a chance to run it here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Yeah. Hey, give me a team. Give me the E.